Hello everyone, Absent Friend here, and welcome to another Friday episode where we try to squeeze in as much extra content as we can into your week. Today we're going to continue exploring some horror video games with the Addams Family and Fester's Quest. So grab your disembodied hand and let's go check it out. Remember, thumbs up if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell to be alerted when new episodes are available. And we're back at the gaming screen with the Addams Family for the NES. Now I need to clear something up. Last time, at the end of the last video bonus episode, I mentioned we were moving on to Super Nintendo. And then when I looked at my schedule after the fact, I forgot that I was going to put in this game as well. Even though it's not a terribly horror game, it is horror adjacent. So, why not? I do remember playing this game a lot. So it definitely had an impact on me. So we're going to be looking at two games here. And we're going to start with this one because this is the game I remember the most and play the most. Even though the other game we're going to look at, Fester's Quest, came out before this one. And actually even before the movie version of this. The movie of the Addams Family, which is what this game is based on. So without further ado, let's go. I did appreciate when this game came out how... they stuck to the movie look and feel, but a lot of things are from the original TV show from the 60s. And which I appreciated even more because I was such a huge fan of that show. It was on syndication or whatever when I was a kid. So, okay, Al, are you really going to be like this? Oh, for heaven's sake. And we're off to a good start. That's okay. So pretty much, if you've never played this game before, or if you've never seen the movie before, some bad people are trying to steal the Addams Family fortune, and they have kidnapped, in this game, they've kidnapped Morticia, and the rest of the family is just in hiding / stored somewhere in the house. I don't know if they kidnapped the whole family, but can't imagine them trying to kidnap Grandmama. But you have to rescue everybody in the house, and then eventually rescue Morticia. So, but there's a ransom, and that's $1 million. So you have to come up with $1 million to even get to where Morticia is held. So anyway, you do have to go past the house because the house is locked. And you have to come over here and go into this grave. And this is where we are going to see some of the most challenging parts of this game. Not the most challenging part, but some of the most challenging parts of the game. Now, when I say challenging, I don't mean like, hey, this is going to be extremely difficult and unpassable. It's just difficult to do without taking damage. Let's just say that. And do you have to do these? Yes. Now, somebody out there could correct me if any experts of the Addams Family NES Oceans game is out there, please correct me. But if you can't see, I don't like the fact that you have to, you have no choice but to jump over those spikes. Otherwise, you're going to take damage. So you either take damage from the spikes or you take damage from the bone platform. And there's not really an overabundance of cheese. Did you see the cheese I picked up? That'll improve your life. Or increase your life. But yeah, it's so crazy what hurts you in this game. And that skeleton is back, but since I already got the key from him, it doesn't matter. Now, you could technically just get the key and leave. But that bone I just got, you need that to rescue Pugsley. So, there's so many things. And then this room is just money. And I cannot seem to pick this little money bag thing up. There it goes. The platforming on this game has a lot to be desired. And you only get 3 lives, and at least it's not just touch and death like in Contra. But as I said before, the things that hurt you are incredibly unforgiving. And we're about to see something else. Look at that. Isn't that nuts? It's absolutely crazy. Look how much life I've lost just because I can't it's either hit the... And I even got hurt just touching the platform. The correct way. So, yeah, this game causes a lot of rage amongst the gaming community. But did that stop... At least did it stop me from playing it? No. I played it all the time. I rented it all the time. And I just got really good at it, I guess. I did eventually beat it, but I always hated having to start the game over and having to do all this crap again. This is the worst part of the game, if you ask me. Is... Oh, see, here we go. And there's no way to fix that. The only way I can fix that is maybe to... Okay, we're going to try something here, absent friends. We're going to go out the door, go back in, and we're going to see if the pattern is any better. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so that stops. So here, let's do this. There we go. Maybe that'll be a little bit better. That might be a little bit better. Okay. You know, all these years I never really thought to do that. I just figured you had to deal with what you were dealt. Okay. Well, then there we go. I'll know that for next time, if there ever is a next time. Well, I haven't played this game in a long, long time, so... Oh, crap. Yeah, like I said, there's not an overabundance of cheese. So, alright, I got everything from down there, and even though those side rooms were just money, you really need as much money as possible. Oh, crap! Well, here we go. Oh, and it puts it back over here. Fun. Alright. At least all that's over with. All it cost me was a life. Alright. Yeah, you better duck underneath these windows, otherwise they'll just throw whatever at you. Alright. Oh, and I forgot about that stupid chandelier. Alright. Well, let's go over here. I know I can get rid of him. Oh. Okay. We're gonna come back to that later. Ah! See, look at that. That is so unforgiving. Alright, let's see. I thought there was a way you could enter that little thing there. Guess not. But I do appreciate the looping Addams Family theme. So that's fun. There's Thing. He'll help me. But first I'm going to come out here and get this Do-Re-Mi. And you can only do this once. Once the money stops falling, you can't get it again. It would be interesting if this was just like you just come out here. It's like, I'm a few bucks short. I'm gonna come out to where the money is. But no, once it stops falling, you can't get it again. And that's it. Now it's just spiders. So as long as you're playing this game, it won't be there ever again. Alright, so I do remember you have to jump from way up high and get Thing. Okay. Although Thing does not really speak, but there you go. Anyway, so he gives you invincibility up to 3 times. And there are definitely a few times where it will come in very handy. And number 1 is that conservatory, so that's exactly where I'm about to go. Okay. Just let that happen. Could go in the ballroom, but there's no point. At this time, there's no point. Alright. Oh, and this guy's back. Oh, I missed. There we go. Alright, Thing. Keep me safe from Morticia's terrible plants. Alright, yeah, we need this umbrella because there are some places where you can fall down like a chimney. and collect money on the way down very slowly. Alright, we're not going to go into the kitchen yet, and I think that's a locked door, and I don't think you can ever go in there. Alright, so if my memory's correct, this is where their famous bear rug comes to life, and you can't ever really stop it, or stomp it like everything else. But you can stun them. But anyway, what we're trying to do is trap them. So let's see if I can get the trap to work right. There it is. There's a trap over there. So now we just got to get him. Oh, but he jumped over it. Jump in it. There he goes. All right. So now, oh, for heaven's sake. Notice the eyes moving in Grandmama's painting. I think they did a pretty good job capturing the likenesses of most of the actors. I would be mad if I was Christina Ricci, because that looks nothing like her. Makes her look like she has a fat face. But, I don't remember... Yeah, even Gomez kind of has a fat face, too. Although the actor does not. But that really does look like Christopher Lloyd as Uncle Fester, so that was a good one. Oh, more swords. Okay. I think this... the library, yes. Okay, so this is the fun part, because this is where you can actually rescue Lurch. There he is. That's all you have to do to rescue Lurch. And give him some music, and he'll take it to the ballroom and play it for you. Now, there is a piece of music that is very important to the story. Oh. Now, that was... Okay, we're just gonna... Okay, so that's what you have to do. But, anyway, no matter what music you give them, you will be able to hear it whether they're in the ballroom or not. So, I'm curious to see what music I just gave them. Oh. Well, that is the music you need to get into the ballroom, or to do the thing in the ballroom, but we don't need to do that right now. Wait a minute, I think I missed a door. Yeah, I missed 2 doors, actually. Ba-da-ba. Oh gosh, not this room. Not this room. You have to only land on the blocks when they're smiling. If you go too slow, and that thing you cannot stomp. Okay. Oh, this is Fester's room. Oh. Just let those spiders get away. Get away. Okay. Anything else in here? I don't think so. Alright. The soap. Oh yeah, and you have to turn the water on to fill up a bucket. Which, yeah, at least the soap only slips you, but we'll come back for that once we have the bucket. This is, oh god, and her dolls have come to life and they're gonna kill us. Which is pretty freaky if you ask me. Her headless dolls. Okay. And we could go up to the attic, but we need a key for that, so we'll just avoid Pugsley's piranha fish in here. I did enjoy his fish tank. I thought that was cute. Anyway, we could go down that hole there. That's where Pugsley is, but we'll end up outside the house. So I don't want to do that. But if you go in there, Pugsley will just tell you what he needs to be rescued. And then those are the ingredients, or that's the formula you need. And Grandmama is the only one who can make it. So you have to find Grandmama and then do a bunch of other stuff to get her to do what she needs to do. As a matter of fact, you can look right here. See, we've rescued Larch and Thing. And you can see the other stuff and items over there that we've got and what we need. Potion is over there and the things that you need. And we only have 1 key left, and that's the key to the attic. Which Wednesday has. Wednesday. So now we have to go into the kitchen. which I absolutely detest. Not the kitchen so much, but this. This is the bane of my existence. I hate this freezer. Not only because of the slippery floor, but also that and instant death. I was about to die anyway, but look at that. I mean, that's just crazy. Alright, I know I said I was going to stop at a game over, but this game is so unforgiving. At least you just pick up right where you left off, so that's okay. Wait, I need a penguin. Come back, penguin. Why are there penguins in their fridge? Or freezer? Alright, yeah, there's a lot of these very precise jumps that you have to make, and then you don't want to go too far fast, or too fast, too forward, or you're gonna hit something and lose, oh, that sucked. Okay. I would love to see, and I bet you somebody has this, I would love to see somebody play this game at a 0 damage walkthrough. 0 damage. Oh gosh, and I remember this too. Because you have to time the jump so much, because if you wait till they're up, they'll both be down by the time you get over there. So you have to be like 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. There we go. Oh, look, an extra life. And now I have to go all the way back to the beginning of the fridge. Or the freezer. Hang on, my foot's asleep. Oh. Okay, sorry about that, absent friends. No! So I don't have to collect, at least I don't have to collect the money stuff again. I can just plow through, I guess. But eventually I am going to run out of continue, so when that happens, we'll call it on this game. I will say the non-Addams Family music is really, really good. Okay, let's see if we can get this right again. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Alright. At least we got the life back that we just lost. Alright, Wednesday. Now, see, that looks a little bit more like Christina Ricci, but again, it looks like she has a fat face. Christina Ricci does not have a fat face. She's very, very thin face. Very lovely. Thank you for I can't help you out until I've thawed out. And I remember this took me a while because I was like, how in the world am I supposed to thaw you out? And then, because usually I do this last in the kitchen. There's another place you can go to in the kitchen, which is not as difficult as this, but it's still pretty challenging. And that's the oven. That was the hint that they gave you at the very beginning. Am I going to be at the door? Nope. Of course not. Why would I be? Why would they start you back at the door? Yeah, the developers who made this game are very cruel people. I mean, I know 1991 was a different time for gaming, but still, come on. Oh. Lord have mercy. I hope nobody's watching this to think, oh, how do we play this game well? Don't watch me. There are people out there who play the game well, and I'm not one of them. There are games I can play well. This is not one of them. We're going to do the best we can. Come on. I didn't mean to make that snowball come. Alright, let's see if we can get this right this time. Alright. Let's say you have to wait till the last possible moment. It's going to be mad if I missed it a third time. Oh my gosh. And once again. I don't know why I'm doing this, folks. I guess I'm just so mad. I just want to keep going and just say screw it. At least I got that jump that time. I think this is another one over here I've got to do that with. Gomez, you need to become a better jumper. Get a pogo stick or something. Okay. See, there's no way to make that one come down without jumping into it. Oh no! I realized what I did as soon as I pushed the button. Again, mean and cruel. There is no point to this whatsoever except just to slow you down. As I said, there's not many places to refill your life. So, I mean, I can understand if you have several places, not many. You don't have to have a whole lot, but at least several places to refill your life or get life up. But, you know, even I think Ninja Gaiden had more places to refill your life than this game does. And stop being so freaking cruel. And then, of course, the flying knives and forks. Alright, there's the bucket. Alright. This is where you thaw out Wednesday, and she gives you the attic key. And in here, again, I don't mind this place too much because there's no slippery floor. There's probably still some jumping mechanics I'm gonna have to deal with. Oh yeah, and there's this thing. And I mean, the timing has to be so precise. So, I mean, oh, for heaven's sake. Even Mario is less forgiving, or is more forgiving than this. I mean, who is this game made for? I'm just imagining people, whomever, Nintendo fans, whatever, and they just go in to saw the Addams Family. It's the best movie ever. I love the movie. And they're like, oh, look, there's a game based on that movie I really like. Let's get it, and let's play it. And then throw Nintendo controllers everywhere and all kinds of other stuff and blah 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 blah. Anyway, if you missed that, Grandma or Grandmama said that she needs a wrench to fix her fall. Oh, this is a jump I remember being a booger. Oh, I got it. All right. So yeah, the oven or the furnace, I should say, is not as bad as the freezer, but at least all that crap is over with. And now we can head towards... Where can we head towards? I guess I better go to the underwater place because that's where you find one of the... I think it's where you find the wrench, now that I think about it. Yeah. Grr. Okay, I'm trying to think of a place I haven't been to yet. Yeah. I guess I better be getting the wrench. I mean, I could go to the attic, but the attic leads to the roof, which leads to the fog machine. So. Do. Oh, wait, actually, I know something I can do. At least that bear stays trapped the entire time. Sorry, go back. Oh, for heaven's sake. Didn't even touch him. Go back to being a rug. Okay, so I need to go to the bathroom for this one. Is this the bathroom? Yes, okay. So I'm gonna go all the way up to the top here without touching the soap. At least the soap doesn't hurt you, it just makes you fall and have to start over. Ah! There we go. Then I'm gonna go over here and get that bucket of water. And then we're gonna go downstairs where that fireplace is, and that takes us to an entrance to more money. And maybe an extra life. Extra life would be good. There we go. Oh, no, it's just money. Can't remember having DuckTales flashbacks. I want to think that there's more to it than just that, but apparently not. Okay, that's it. Alright. Well, oh, for heaven's sake. We're halfway to our goal. I've got to go get Lurch and to play that same song again, the Blue Danube, because it's the only thing that, well, you'll see. Do. The other scores are other Addams Family 60s TV show scores. And I was hoping that's what I was picking up because it's so simple and it's right there, but apparently not. And see, oh, that's another thing I got left out of the movie. First of all, Lurch did not speak in the movie version, if you remember, which I thought was a big disappointment because Lurch is one of the funniest characters in the show of the 60s because he spoke all the time and he had that, it was just incredible. But of course they had that big giant gong that they'd pull the noose on and it was shook the whole house. It was always so funny. Alright, so yeah. Alright, I'll come back to the ballroom because I gotta go through. That's the only way to get the couple to move. Alright, but now we're out here. And we have, these guys can actually be stomped on it. They're not like the guy in the house. They have to drop the chandelier on. But now you got birds dropping things on you. You got these guys. You got apples falling out of the tree. I mean, give me a break. Oh, cheese. Thank goodness. That's 2 cheeses I found. Oh, look how much life it gives you. Barely any at all. Yeah, once again, they did not do this game justice with the balance. Now, there is a version of this game on Super Nintendo, and it plays very, very differently. And I tried it, and I played it, and honestly, I don't remember. Oh, crap. I hope I don't have to go back for that. I really do. But anyway, this is another thing that if you didn't know this and you fell into the water, you would die instantly. Because Gomez cannot do anything here without the snorkel. How a snorkel makes him breathe, I'll never know. Maybe it's the goggles. It's not so much he can hold his breath, it's just he needs the goggles, which is fine. And I really want to get this money, but I don't want to. Okay. P.S. The seaweed is just as harmful here as it was in the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game, if you ever played it. I'm having PTSD from that dang level. Anyway. Ah! And that's it. Okay, so yeah, you only get so many continues too, so... well, there you have it. Enter my initials, huh? No, I'm not doing that. Alright, so that's the Addams Family. As you can see, it's incredibly challenging. I suck at it. I'm amazed I got as far as I did. But anyway, we're going to phase out of this game a little bit. And we're going to switch on over to the Fester's Quest. Which again came out before this game. However, I didn't play it till after I played this game. Because I didn't even know it existed. And then I somehow ran into it and tried it out. So anyway, let's head over to Fester's Quest. So we'll see you in a bit. And we're back here now with Fester's Quest, which takes more from the 60s show. Because again, the movie didn't exist when this game got made. And we have Fester in moonbathing, as he likes to do. And for some odd reason, we have aliens. And it's up to Fester to save the city. Although we never really know what city they live in. But there you have it. And here we go. And we get a nice groovy version of Fester's Quest. This was made by Sunsoft, not Ocean. So anyway, we're just going to start it off here. These are the same people who made Blaster Master. And if you ever played Blaster Master and then you play this, you're like, hang on a second, these look like the same game. Well, you'd be right. And anyway, whenever I play this game, I have no idea what I was doing. I was just like, I'm just going to shoot stuff. And hopefully good things will happen. I do know that the blue gun is good and the pink gun is bad. That's all I know. But playing this as a kid, I was like, I have no idea what the heck I'm doing. Let's see if the start. Okay, so I have a bulb, which I don't even know what it does. And select? No? Okay. I think this was this, if I'm not mistaken, this is the same studio that made Gremlins 2. Because if it's not, they definitely have a lot of the same sound effects. Okay. So, and you just kind of walk around aimlessly. I'm sure there's a purpose to things, but I don't know what, and I don't know what you do at the hot dog stand. Oh, that's the pause button. Okay. Do we do anything at the hot dog stand? And I have money. I have 10 money. Okay. Well. Oh, I took some damage. No. All right. Shall we see what's down these stairs? Ah, there we go. Okay. So the light bulb lights up these kinds of places. But why am I moving so slowly? I must have... Something must have happened to me that I don't know. I hope it wears off. There's no point in having the water if it doesn't do anything. I guess maybe to add to the element that we're in the sewer. I assume that staircase goes out that other staircase I came across. Okay, we're collecting keys. Okay, so apparently this goes nowhere except to that other staircase, so, well, might as well use it. Alright. So, yeah, this gun is not that great. I like it. Reminds me of the wave gun from, the wave beam, I mean, from Metroid. But I'm stuck moving slowly, and I don't know why or how. Good grief. The heck have I got myself into? Another hot dog stand. Maybe a hot dog will cure me. Oh gosh, it's even wider now. What is the point of the hot dog stand? Nothing in this game makes sense. And I remember playing it as a kid. Same thing. Nothing in this game makes sense. Another sewer entrance. And a house. Well. Ah! Dang it! Well, that was fast. That's it? 2 hits and you're dead and it's game over. I mean, that's it. I mean, continue, but you're back at the beginning. I'm fast. And I've got... Alright. Still got my gun. Oh, now remember the red ones, or the pink ones, or whatever. Reduce your gun strength. Yeah, okay. Oh gosh. Alright, let's see what happens this time. Ooh. Oh, I don't have a whip. Ooh, that's a better gun. I like that. Dang it. The only thing I can think of is maybe the hot dog stands replenish your health. Oh. Oh, it's those things that slow me down. Alright, well, how do I get sped up? Do I have to get hit by one again? No. How did this game... Was this game even successful? Because if it was, I'm very surprised. Okay, yeah, the hot dog stand does nothing. I thought maybe it'd replenish my health or something, but no. Alright, let's go in the sewer again, see what we got down here. Well, there you go, folks. That was Fester's Quest. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I didn't. But I do enjoy playing these games for you guys. Now, next week, I believe, we should be moving on to the Super Nintendo era. So be sure to come back next week for the true reveal of the Super Nintendo horror game list, and we will go through them. Alright? So thank you all very much, and hopefully you enjoyed that. Until next time, this is your absent friend, signing off.